Hey, good morning, crypto traders. So let's talk about Bitcoin and cup and handles. I see a lot of traders are pointing out cup and handle patterns on Bitcoin. In fact, I might have even done so myself a few videos ago. I can't remember, but I'm seeing several areas where you could line up and draw a cup and handle pattern. And I just want to take a look at those and we'll evaluate whether those are legitimate patterns to uh, adhere to or not. First of all, let me get rid of some stuff here on my chart. First cup and handle pattern I see is actually just under this orange trend line that I've drawn from October of last year. I'm going to draw another trend line just to show you where I would say the neckline is just a little bit higher than that. It would go somewhere from here and it would follow the pattern down like so. All right, so if you want to see those cups accentuated, move myself out of the way, get an arc, and I want to show you where what those cups would look like. All right, so this is one way of drawing it. There are other ways, so hold your horses if you're seeing another way and you're saying that's not the way you draw the cup and handle. So I just want to evaluate each one of those. A lot of traders are pointing out different ways. Is this a valid cup and handle? Well, I would say no, not in this case. Though we've seen a big candle up once we broke the so-called neckline here, it doesn't necessarily indicate that this particular pattern is going to play out. It could. I'm not sure. If it did play out, let's draw our target measurement. Our target would be the resistance line. All right, so that helps legitimize the pattern, I guess, because I would say that is a very good target to adhere to, and that is right around 75,000. However, the reason why I don't trust this as a cup and handle pattern, as I said, I think it was in my very last video actually, the handle is typically 33% of the downside of the cup. So if I were to take Fibonacci here and draw from the top, from the bottom to the top, let's see if we can. Yeah, it's hard. I got to do a different Fibonacci, but you can tell just by looking at this handle that it's more than 33% of this measurement from the bottom of the cup to the neckline. In fact, if we take this over here, it's almost the same measurement. Typically, a valid cup and handle pattern will be around 35%. The handle with downside, whatever you want to call it. Once we reach that neck and we pull back and come down, form the handle, that's about 33% the extension of the cup. So, only reason I would say that this is a pattern that you can watch and respect a little bit is because of that measurement we took from the top above the neckline here, and we hit that resistance. That's a good marker. That's a good target, and 75,000 is something to watch for before the end of the year. Another way people are drawing this neckline is they are actually going from over here somewhere and coming up like this. All right, well, that could also be a cup and handle pattern. If we draw our cup here, goes right down to our support and handle. All right, looks still a little bit more than 33%, right? Let's just, for sake of argument, draw the extension or the length of this cup and measure it out from the break of the neckline. Again, we're right to that resistance. That's This resistance, I believe that goes back to, let's take a look. All right, we're looking at December of last year is when I started to draw that. And it definitely is something to look for and respect, because we popped above it pretty aggressively. When we did go above it, came down, it held as support. We made another move way fast to the upside. And then when we broke it again, we came way down. So those types of movements, preceding and post-seeding the break of any resistance or support trend line, help to legitimize the value of that trend line. So again, once again, although this is not necessarily a legitimate cup and handle pattern, and I'm not real sure that it is, because that handle is more than 33%, doesn't mean it's not something that we should pay attention to. People are actually looking at this as a cup and handle pattern. And so we have to respect what the market thinks it is, right? Because that's truly who controls the price movement. So if you have the majority of people thinking that this is a cup and handle pattern, then it's a cup and handle pattern. You can't dispute that. It doesn't matter what the chart says at that point. It matters what the collective of the traders think it is. So because I'm seeing so much of this on TradingView and other places, not that I'm following what other people are saying or watching, it just comes across in my feed. I would say that you have to respect these patterns as a cup and handle pattern. Target then would be around 75,000. And it looks like, let's zoom in here and I'll just give you a quickie, what I think the market will probably do, or the direction it might head. I think because Bitcoin dominance is trending down, and we are forming a cup and handle on Bitcoin dominance. You can view my other videos on that. I think we will go down, touch this orange trend line before we make our way up to that 75,000 mark. And so if you're looking to enter this trade, you can safely enter here. I'm not saying we will go down to the orange trend line. I'm thinking that's my projection, and I'm thinking that's another good area to look to enter. However, we may not hit that. So entering right here is not a bad price, and then hold a little bit of cash, try to enter right here. And then as we go up, take your profits off the top. If you entered right here, take some profit right here, take profit here. What are those levels? 60,000, it's pretty much 5,000 each. 60,000, 65,000. We got 70,000 here, and then of course all the way up to 75, 80,000, possible 80,000 as we go. All right, hope that helps, trader. Leave any questions, comments in the comments section below. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Happy trading.